Hey, how you doing, Holmes here, and welcome back to some more Rise of the Ronin boss guide. Today we are going to be taking on some optional bosses, or aka formidable foes in this quest here, which is going to be the battle of Toba Fushimi. This is going to be a pro shogunate path, and I'm just speed running through all the enemies here. My main focus for this is the boss, so yeah, that was a starting line, and then we're just making a beeline here. There is a shortcut. If you have enough height here, you can make it past this barricade. And I believe this, like, out of the 5 optional, this is going to be a dual boss fight, and then there's going to be another one that's also a dual boss fight. But anyways, what I'm getting at is this is probably the most annoying one, due to the fact that there is 5 enemies here, 2 bosses, and 3 adds, I guess. There is one with a flamethrower, and you can also throw bombs. So try to take care of the regular enemies first. Sometimes the bosses will harass you, and here is Okubo again. His fight pattern hasn't changed, so yeah, there's a jumping red attack, and parry that, get Izuna drop. We're running the Hayabusa Ryu style here. Okay, the tap and then the swing. That one I don't really go for the parry because the opening seems like these it can be like these swings, so I don't want to risk it. The stab hits twice, so then on the second one you can parry and then go for Izuna drop. There we go, jumping red attack again, Izuna drop. Careful of the enemies on the side. Massive slash and then the overhead. Alright. You just take your time with this. Stab and then the swing. Got the stun. Not really a stun, but we got the Izuna drop. I was trying to push for a stun there, but didn't want it, so I'm like, okay. Alright, let's just back up, get some stamina, stab, swing, and there's the stun. There we go. That's good damage. Yeah, typically I would, try to take out the regular enemies first before dealing with the boss, but this guy was just insistent on fighting, so just, I guess we'll give him what he wants. The worst thing that can happen here is you get blindsided by the other boss that's here, which is Kiyotaka Kuroda. He's way more annoying than Okubo in my opinion. There's a stab and a swing, parry that, and I'll show you guys what I meant in a bit. There's a walking towards you really fast with a red attack again. Swing red attack, we parry that. Yeah, he was just too close. I didn't even really want to parry that. I just kind of hit parry just to get him to back off, and then ended up parrying the swing, the spin attack. Alright, let's pick up our ally here. I gotta say, these 2 allies, they are not really good for the boss fights in this mission. They're tanky and slow. I guess they hit hard. I don't know, man. The dodging, the survivability for these 2 allies are not good, in my opinion. Alright, there we go. Took care of all the enemies. Boss time. So the boss kind of has 2 phases, what I consider. So first phase, he likes to just do this grapple. First one, he'll do a lot of swings, but if you get out of the range like this, he'll do another grapple towards you, and then he'll do 2 stabs and then 2 shots. Alright. And then the red grapple, if you miss the parry, it does a lot of freaking damage. If you get hit by it, just switch your ally and try to get in some cheap shots on the boss while he's throwing whoever got grappled around. And be careful, because he can douse you with I think oil or something, so you're more susceptible to fire when he shoots. And he has 3 delayed overhead attack, and then the 4th one is a red attack. So what I'm baiting here is the red attacks. So stuff like that. See, he did a massive slash, and then he does like an overhead. That you can block because he'll guard break you. There's no way your stamina's gonna survive that one. See this move right here. So you can keep out of distance and then he'll grapple again. He'll do 2 stabs and then he'll attempt to shoot you afterwards. So parry the shot, it'll light your sword on fire, and if you can, try to use Izuna drop, or if you're using different like styles, get maybe 2 hits in, 2 to 3. 3 is a maybe, 2 hits for sure, and then back off and wait for the reset. And once his HP drops below 50%, he does have fire on his sword, and he can also breathe fire. So he'll switch the, I don't know what happened here. So instead of the 2 shots, he will end up trying to do flamethrower instead. So first grapple, he'll do the massive swings, and then when you get out of range, he'll grapple again. And then instead of, he'll do 2 stabs, and then instead of the 2 shots after the 2 stabs, he'll do a flamethrower afterwards. So yeah. But that massive slash alone, it makes him annoying, and also the grapple. It's like you can't really get away, and especially if you're trying to pick up your allies or trying to heal or whatever. Sometimes you can just grapple out of nowhere, and I don't know. It's pretty annoying. Out of the 5 optional bosses you fight here, right, onward to the second formidable foe, which is going to be Shinsaku Takatsuki. And this guy's gonna look familiar because he was using a spear when we first met him. Right here, he's gonna have some allies with range, so I highly recommend you take care of them first. None of them are bosses, but they are just like, they're like your typical snipers or whatever. So take care of them first, because otherwise, if you take on the boss, these guys are gonna keep shooting at you, and it's freaking annoying. So take care of these guys first, and then take on the boss. So there's like total of 3 ranged users, and I'm trying to get the boss to come over because I don't want to go to him. There we go. Yeah, see, there's a 3rd guy right there. So the boss is now coming over, so that's good. This move right here, it's a red attack. When he jumps up and then he does the paper thing, it's a red attack coming in. So be careful about that. If he just does the paper thing, he's gonna appear right above you, and then he's gonna do a regular slam attack, not a red one. So you can parry that and then get your Izuna drop in. So he also has combos, we're gonna steer clear of those. Alright, what you got, bro? Okay, this is a triple shot, by the way. 2 quick ones, and then the last one delays. Here's the red attack. You can easily dodge this just by dodging backwards. You can try to parry it. I don't know how accurate the parry is for this one. I feel like dodging back is just a lot easier. And then also, yeah, just bait when he does the paper thing. And by the way, the one that you can just parry without having to worry is the one where he throws like the paper teleports up while he's on the ground, not when he's in the air. Tuberculosis. That's why he's coughing, by the way. This happens randomly. He'll start coughing, and then his like HP bar will have that red when he's stunned. So you can just go in for Izuna drop as well. So it's like free damage and free key damage. I don't know what happened here. I think Jules took my execution there. Alright, teleport. Parry that. Izuna drop. There we go. The heavy attack off just to deal some damage. So yeah, baiting that attack's the easiest. When his HP drops below 50%, he can also heal. There is also a red air attack, and you guys will see it in a bit. So we parried his bullet there. So in the second phase, when he jumps up in the air and then he flashes red, and then he teleports, he's gonna teleport in front of you with a grab. The way to avoid that is you can just simply dodge back. It's not like the other dude with a freaking jet boots where he can fly across. This guy barely has any like movements. Like he can't really go anywhere far. See, it barely has any range when he does the grab. So that wasn't targeted at us. but when it does target us, we can just simply dodge back to avoid that. I mean, you can always parry it if you feel comfortable, but that is one of his harder hitting techniques. So yeah, if you mess up the parry and if you're low on health, it can most likely kill you. I think I survived with like 20% HP left. If I'm at full health and he grabs you with that. There it is. See? Well, I don't know what happened there. It looked like it kind of bugged out there. It's kind of... His attack's kind of buggy here. I guess maybe it's a terrain issue. I'm not really sure. But I believe he'll do it one more time. And you can... It'll show how short the range is. Trying to heal there. But I think he got hit. That's why I didn't get the medicine. There we go. See? That's it. There's not much. So the moment like he flashes red in the air, he does the teleport, just be aware of the grab coming in. See? There it is again. I don't know if the coughing always happens right afterwards. But yeah. Oh shoot. So those are the attacks we want to bait, like just the teleporting attacks mostly. And you're done. And lastly, the optional boss. Since we're at 3 out of 5 right now, the last 2 are gonna be the Tangu and the Fox dude again. So this is gonna be the banner that we just unlocked by defeating Takatsuki. So you can use the banner if you need to heal or rest up, you know, replenish your healing items. I'm doing this like out of order because the mission objective says go to the battlefield, so I was trying to avoid that and find all the optional bosses first. But I didn't know that that banner we just rest at is also the final boss of this mission's banner. So yeah, that's why the way I'm approaching things is it's out of order here. Because I was like, wait a second, the boss up top, like there's a cutscene and everything. I can't be the last 2 formidable foe, right? But yeah, that's why I'm like going back now. I'm like, okay, let me double check what the battlefield is about, and you know, that's what the last 2 freaking formidable foe are gonna be, and it's the Tangu and the Fox that we fought from before. But this time around they have like the second version of their attack where it's slightly changed. Well, I don't know about the spear dude because nothing really changed for him, I think. The gunner guy definitely had like, when he recovered, instead of shooting once, he can shoot twice. Oh, I guess in this one he also gets one new move where he stabs multiple times, like 3 times. And then he can either do a kick and some other combos afterwards, or he can just, he'll shoot you afterwards. So yeah, right here I'm clearing out all the archers and whatnot. So when we're fighting the Tangu and the Fox, they won't be raining like shots on us, because that is not going to be good. And the battlefield is down where they're looking at, so that's why I'm clearing out these guys. Yeah, otherwise I probably just skip to the fight, but I want to show this off just in case you guys are fighting them and are getting blasted in the back. Right here I was trying to get a lucky shot, but I don't think it hit anybody. So yeah, let's parachute into it. Or hang glide, I don't know. You cannot assassinate damage them either, so don't even bother with like trying to go above their heads so we can get an assassination. Nah, it's not gonna work. So yeah. Alright, and as always we are gonna be taking on the gunner first. You can get their attention by just try to grapple them, but make sure you don't like spam it too crazy because it also drains your stamina. So in case he does come in, I don't want my stamina to break. Alright, come on. I hate this move. Yeah, you can dodge it by dodging back or dodging sideways, or you can parry it. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, messing up all the parries. Stab and then fire. Alright, see, same deal. He still does the stab and fire, and we're gonna parry the shots so we can get our weapon buffed up. And also stun him for the Izuna drop. Alright. Throwing bombs. Okay, no problem. I think the bomb throwing thing is new. Right? Like last time they threw fire or Molotov. But yeah, anyways. His moves are more or less the same. Like I said, he has like a triple stab. This one right here. 1, 2, 3. And this time he shot. Sometimes he won't shoot. Sometimes he'll do like a kick afterwards. So you have to kind of pay attention. Also, it does a lot of damage. I mean, key damage if you try to block everything. See, my key is like really low already. Yeah, blocking the bullets takes a lot of key. There we go. But I love it when he does the freaking stab and shoot thing though, because that is really easy to predict. Stab, shoot, see. My timing just sucks. Skill issues here on my end. Alright. Okay, that's not the combo, but yeah, if you want to get hits in, 1 or 2 hits. You can probably push for a 3rd hit, but it might be a bit risky. Oh, by the way, they don't have Keyblades at this point, so you don't have to worry about that. I guess only like boss fight versions will have it, and since they're just formidable foes at this point, they don't have it. See, there's a kick and then he does a stab and then the shoot. So yeah, the triple stab can lead into either a shot or a kick, stab, shoot. So one of the two. But yeah, other than that, I don't think he has any new moves. That's like the triple stab and then with the mix-ups. I think those are the only 2. Wait, yeah, I guess only 2 moves because it ends different. So I call it 2 moves. Alright, rolling shots, no problem. It's almost dead. There's the grab. Yeah, allies should be able to handle the other guy no problem. Or at least like work his HP down. 1, 2, 3. He did the shots again. So it's kind of like mixing it up right now. There we go. Parry the red swinging attack. This time we should be able to guard break it. There we go. And you're dead. And less than 50% HP going into the second fight here. So same deal as how we always fought him. Once we get aggro and then he starts comboing, switch to your ally and then start attacking from the back. Easiest way I know how to deal with this guy. I mean, if you can land the parries, then you know, all the power to you. But I don't know, I suck when it comes to this dude specifically with his like red attacks because it's weird. Okay, I swapped. That was stupid. I thought he was gonna come after me. That's why I swapped. But then he just did like a red spinning attack, so I ended up going into it to eat the attack. So yeah, not good. There's the guard break. And oh, he's almost dead. Come on. Alright, rushing fade and stab. No problem. Yeah, he can also throw bombs. See, the moment he targets you, just switch to your ally. And yeah, that is how you defeat all 5 formidable foes in the mission, the Battle of Toba Fushimi. And let's take a look at our equips going into this fight here. Katana, dual katana, and then the guns and stuff, the sidearm is just for the stat bonus. Here's the full ninja set. And then accessory and my meds. Here's my stats if you guys are curious on what I have on. And the style that I'm using, Hayabusa Ryu style. And lastly, the difficulty I'm running this on. And yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. So I thank you all so very much for watching. Hopefully this video has helped if you're struggling against any of these formidable foes. And if it did, hopefully y'all will stay tuned for more. But until next time, hope to catch y'all later. Holmes out.